I don't do intros. How you guys doing today? I'm doing all right today. Today I have for you a Marais Executioner Sword video. I believe it was the second option on the poll that I did like a week ago that won. So here we are with the video, the Marais Executioner Sword video for you guys who wanted to see it. It's important to keep in mind that when I put a poll up like that, you'll eventually see all the options that's on the poll. It's just a matter of like which ones you guys want to see first, and I will do that again in the future, but I don't know when yet. Shout out to these boys, by the way, or girls, whoever they are, or in between or whatever. These guys have some really cool orc characters, and I kind of appreciated them. They're really cool. But yeah, let's talk about why you guys are here, and that's the weapon itself. Normally I like to do build videos with character lore background, all that stuff. If you guys are interested in the lore of this character, you can go back to my Bloodbriar Executioner build I did like a couple videos back. Just look at the channel. It was actually really recent compared to a lot of my older stuff. I counted the numbers, and I have over, look at the damage by the way, I have over 19 different builds in this game. So anytime you guys see like a new build on the channel and it says build on it, like the title actually has the word build in it, that's a whole new character. That's a whole new playthrough. That's a ton of effort and a lot of work, man. So if you guys can do me a favor, if you guys like these kind of videos, man, you guys could just, go ahead and like and subscribe the video. We're on the way, trying to get to 1,000 subs before the end of the year. We're almost to 600 now. I think we're like 30 away, which is crazy, man. We just hit 500 not even that long ago. Thank you guys so much, man. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys are interested in stuff like live streaming, watching me stream some live invasions every now and then, you guys can go and follow my Twitch account. I'll put the name on the screen right now. There it is. Go follow it. I'll actually be streaming today. So if that's something you guys are interested in, then, go give me a follow. Come say hi in the chat, man. Anyway, let's talk about this setup for this build, because actually the Marais Executioner Sword is one of the most interesting weapons in the game because of all the things that make it work. What do I mean by that? I mean by the things that make the Ash of War actually do anything. So if you guys don't know, all the successful attack things that can buff you in the game actually work with the Marais Executioner Sword. And it does magic damage, so it works with things like the Magic Shouting Tear and whatnot. So the setup I have for this build, I think, is Alexander Shard to boost the damage of the weapon art, obviously. And then I have Millicent's Prosthesis on, which is one of those successful attack buffs in the game. You might even get more damage with the Rotten Sword Insignia, but I've always been a fan of Millicent's Prosthesis because of the 5 decks it gives you. That's really useful, man. But yeah. The other thing I have is Godfrey's Icon because it works on charge skills, and EOK Dance and Blade is a charge skill, so all 3 of those things work. And then I think I just have, I can't remember what the last talisman is, I'm gonna be honest with you. But the tier that I have on is boosting strength by 10 points and also boosting magic damage because it, obviously the EOK Dancing Blade, the Marais Executioner Sword, does magic damage, so it gets a boost by the Magic Shrouding tier. So yeah, that's why it's there. It would be even more if the Magic Shrouding tier and all the Element Shrouding tiers didn't get nerfed. But they got nerfed, so this is the world we live in. I'm kind of glad they did, because it's making me go for more different options. You could even throw on like the successful attack tier, and maybe that would even do more damage boosted with the Millicent's Prosthesis. I don't know. But yeah, we also have Flame Grant Me Strength on this build as well. If it was up to me, I wouldn't have this spell at all, but this character started as a confessor or a prophet, I think, and I respect him into this build. So yeah, this is where we're at. This character actually, when I first made him, this level 90 character, I wanted to do something cool and unique. So I made him like a level 90 Deathblight guy that had Deathblight, Death Lightning and the Eclipse shuttles and stuff like that. And he was like kind of fashioned after my Dark Souls 1 character. Shout out to this guy, by the way. It's disconnecting on me and shit. But I soon realized that there is no point in running a Deathblight build because no one will ever be Deathblighted. Just never. By the way, Deathblight does scale with Arcane. So maybe if I did do a Deathblight build, maybe it would be better at like 200 and just like pump Dex, Faith, and Arcane a shit ton. So just, get the proc off. Maybe even run like 2 non-upgraded Eclipse shuttles to hit them a lot more. I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. I am planning on doing some kind of a lightning build in the future, but I don't know. I have 1 character slot left. Fun fact, if you guys actually, if you have a PS5 or the new Xbox, I don't remember what it's called, you can download both versions of Elden Ring, the current gen and the last gen version, at the same time, and you'll get 2 different, sets of 10. So you can have 20 character slots. That's kind of what I did, man. I have a very creative brain for stuff like character builds and stuff like that, and I like to just make all kinds of different characters, and that's kind of why I have 20 different builds in the game. Let me know if you guys want to see a video with all of my builds and whatnot. I'll try to put them all in one video. Maybe I'll even do like 2 separate videos where I like talk about the lore of the character, and then maybe like a video where I do a bunch of invasions showing off the characters, mechanics, and stuff like that. Or we can do it all in one video. I don't know. The thing is, I would have to like do a talk over, and then that is the least amount of HP I've ever seen on somebody, by the way. Granted, he wasn't full health, but still. But yeah, I'll do something like that in the future. It could be fun. This poor bastard right here just made the dumbest choice ever in this fucking clip, but it was hilarious, so that's why it's in the video. But yeah, boys, I have all kinds of video ideas that are planned out. Don't worry, I'm not tapped out or burnt out on the game at all. I am just pacing my content very well. That's how I'm describing it. Shout out to this guy, by the way, using Fire's Deadly Sin. I don't ever see that spell used. I have a video planned with Fire's Deadly Sin, by the way, the return of the Mad Pumpkinhead guy. Oh, by the way, something I forgot to talk about. You've seen me do it a couple times in this video here. The R1 into R2 is a roll catch for the Marais Executioner Sword. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, the moveset and whatnot, there it is. You just press R1, and then if you time it right, and you just press R2 with their roll, if they panic roll, if they roll bad, then you can roll catch them. And it's a lot easier to hit people with the Ash of War than people think it is. So you keep that in mind too. Always go for the stuff that can make you use your weapon art in the right spots and whatnot. I don't know what I'm saying. Come say hi to me when I'm streaming today. I would really appreciate it. But until then, if you guys like this kind of content, it's kind of PvP content, it's kind of build making content here on the channel, be sure and like and subscribe the video, man. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs before the end of the year. We're aiming for December. I think we can do it if we're tenacious enough. But anyway, guys, that's the video for today. And with that being said, fare thee well, peace out, and all that fun stuff. I'll see you guys later, man. Peace out.